Hello and welcome to the BA Knowledge Share. In this episode, we talk about the third task in the solution evaluation chapter of the BABOK guide. This talks about assessing solution limitations. The purpose of assess solution limitations is to determine the factors internal to the solution that restrict the full realization of value. The assessment of solution limitations identifies the root causes for underperforming and ineffective solutions and solution components. Some of the inputs in here are the implemented solution, which is an external input, meaning a solution that exists. The solution may or may not be in operational use. It may be a prototype. The solution must be in use in some form in order to be evaluated. Solution performance analysis, results of the analysis of measurements collected and recommendations to solve for performance gaps and leverage opportunities to improve value. Some of the elements are identify internal solution component dependencies. Solutions often have internal dependencies that limit the performance of the entire solution to the performance of the least effective component. Assessment of the overall performance of the solution or its components is performed in tasks, measures solution performance, which is part of the BABOK guide. Investigate solution problems. When it is determined that the solution is consistently or repeatedly producing ineffective outputs, problem analysis is performed in order to identify the source of the problem. Business analysts identify problems in a solution or solution component by examining instances where the outputs from the solution are below an acceptable level of quality or where the potential value is not being realized. The third element is impact assessment. Business analysts review identify problems in order to assess the effect that they may have on the operation of the organization or the ability of the solution to deliver its potential value. This requires determining the severity of the problem, the probability of the recurrence of the problem, the impact of the business operations, and the capacity of the business to absorb the impact. An example could be you're working on a website prototype and the performance of the website is poor. As a result, this does not really meet the user experience requirements. So in that event, you would try to understand what are some of the root causes, how do we solve for this problem? Some of the guidelines and tools used here are change strategy, risk analysis results, and solution scope. A bunch of techniques are used here. I'm not going to go through them in detail, but some of them being acceptance and evaluation criteria, benchmarking and market analysis, business rules analysis, and so on and so forth. So the stakeholders here are the customer, the domain subject matter expert, the end user, regulator, sponsor, and tester. Some of the outputs here are, actually the only output here is solution limitation, which is a description of the current limitations of the solution, including constraints and defects. That being said, this ends the task 8.3, and until next time, see you then. But in the interim, if you do find these videos valuable, please do consider subscribing, as well as please do consider subscribing to this channel and to the website baknowledgeshare.com. Until next time, thank you.